Hi, today from Stockholm in Sweden. Today I will explain to you what is Lindy Effect. Lindy Effect is the theory that the future life expectancy of some imperishable goods is proportional to the age. It applies to goods like technology, like literature, like ideas, maybe cryptocurrencies, virtual goods. And it generally means that the longer a technology, an idea, maybe a virtual good has existed already, the longer it will exist in the future. Let's give you an example from technology. We have, let's say, computers that have existed, let's say, 70 years already. Then the probability that they will exist for another 70 years is very high. On the other side, if we have social networks that have existed for 15 years only, then the probability that they will exist for 70 years is much lower than that of the computers. It is probable that they will exist for 15 years more or maybe longer, but the probability that computers will die off in short term is very low, and that they will exist in the long term is higher than the one of social networks, let's say. The same with the books. If a book has existed 1 year only, then it is very probable that it will not be read in 100 years. But if a book has been read for 100 years already, then it will probably be read for another 100 years, right? So this is the Lindy effect. And it is the same with cryptocurrencies. If we have a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin that has existed for 10, 11 years already, then the probability that it will cease to exist in the next year, in the next 2 or 3 years is pretty low. It will probably exist much longer, and much longer than currencies that just started this year or last year, right? The probability that they will live for very long is pretty low. And note this proportionality is extremely counterintuitive. It is completely different from the behavior of living organisms or material things. Because with material things, let's say we have a ship or we have a person. If a person has lived for 100 years, it is not probable that it will live for another 100 years. It is the life expectancy falls down with the age. It's the same with physical objects like a ship, right? If we have a ship that has been built this year, then it has a long life expectancy. If we have a ship that has been built 100 years ago, then the life expectancy is pretty short. With the car, the same. Like we have a new car, we have a 20-year-old car, and we have maybe a 50-year-old car. So the life expectancy goes down with age with these physical products. And this is very counterintuitive that for some non-material goods, the life expectancy actually goes up with the age. And this is exactly Lindy effect.